Have you ever wondered what kept some of Hollywood's biggest stars awake at night? Jim Carrey recently dropped a bombshell. He claims that both Oprah Winfrey and Diddy were terrified of none other than Michael Jackson. Yes, you heard that right. The king of pop, a figure of unparalleled fame and talent, may have incited fear in those who seemed untouchable. But why? What's the real story behind this Hollywood intrigue, and what secrets lie beneath the surface? Buckle up, because we're about to unravel a captivating tale that reveals not just fame, but the power dynamics at play in the world of entertainment. The mind behind the bombshell. Jim Carrey is known for his vibrant humor and striking performances, but lately, he's opened up about some serious and provocative subjects. One particular moment that has everyone's ears perked up is his bold assertion regarding two of the biggest names in the entertainment industry, Oprah Winfrey and Diddy. Carrey claims that these titans, revered for their influence and success, were once gripped by a certain fear of none other than Michael Jackson. What could possibly stir such fear in these formidable figures? In many ways, Carrey's insights serve as a key to unlocking the complex dynamics within Hollywood, a place where power dynamics shift and reputations can rise or fall in the blink of an eye. His revelations tap into a well of speculation about Michael Jackson's unparalleled influence over both the music industry and popular culture. Was it merely a respect for his talent, or did Jackson's complicated persona evoke something more profound in them? Behind this bombshell statement lies a tapestry of relationships that few truly understand. Carrey's words suggest that even the most celebrated stars could feel vulnerable when confronted by the enigmatic aura of the king of pop. His narrative encourages us to look beyond the glitz and glamour and delve deeper into the emotional undercurrents that define these celebrity relationships. The question emerges: how does one navigate the minefield of fame and power when the shadows of larger-than-life figures loom large? As we dissect this topic, it's vital to consider how the entertainment industry operates. The stakes are high, and reputation is everything. In this cutthroat world, Carrey's comments linger and send a ripple effect of curiosity through fans and critics alike. What lies beneath the surface of admiration and fear? What hidden truths and buried secrets shape the stories we think we know? And as we peel back these layers, we get closer to understanding the intertwined destinies of these Hollywood giants. Unraveling the connection. The shocking connection shared by Jim Carrey unfolds layers of intrigue and complexity, revealing a more profound narrative that intertwines the lives of these three icons. While at first glance, it may seem that Carrey's comments are merely gossip, they hint at underlying themes of power dynamics and rivalry in Hollywood. Carrey's assertion prompts us to consider the hidden tensions at play, as these influential personalities navigated their paths in an industry driven by fame and fortune. It wasn't just a matter of admiration. The relationships formed often came with unspoken fears, particularly surrounding the way public personas can wield significant influence over others. In the heart of this story lies Michael Jackson's unparalleled ability to captivate audiences worldwide. His larger-than-life presence transcended music and entertainment, making him a figure both revered and feared by those who dared to cross his path. The likes of Diddy and Oprah were acutely aware of the potency Michael held, not only in his showmanship but also in his grip on the media narrative. Furthermore, the interactions between these figures were clouded by the intense scrutiny that comes with celebrity status. Oprah, as the queen of daytime television, had a business to protect, and navigating her relationship with someone as unpredictable as Michael is no small feat. Diddy, on the other hand, was in a constant battle for dominance in the music industry, aware that Michael's star power could overshadow his own accomplishments at any moment. This complex relationship raises intriguing questions. Was their admiration tinged with fear of being overshadowed, or did they genuinely respect his unparalleled artistry? The truth is likely a blend of both emotions, showcasing the vulnerability that even the most powerful in the industry can feel when standing next to an extraordinary force like Michael Jackson. As we peel back these layers, we gain insight into the psychological landscape of fame and the sacrifices individuals make when faced with the intimidating presence of a true legend. But what came next will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Michael's unmatched influence. When you think of entertainment legends, few names resonate as deeply as Michael Jackson's. Identified as the king of pop, Michael wasn't just a singer, he was a transformative figure who reshaped the music landscape. He was the voice of a generation, combining unparalleled talent with revolutionary visual storytelling through music videos. His influence extended across pop culture, merging music, dance, fashion, and philanthropy, making him a global icon. But what set Michael apart from his contemporaries was not just his vocal prowess but his magnetic charisma and ability to connect with audiences. He stirred emotions in millions, drawing them into his world with every beat and lyric. From Billie Jean to Thriller, he didn't just perform, he created experiences that left fans eager for more. Such was his magnetism that even industry giants like Oprah and Diddy couldn't ignore the gravitational pull of his aura. Yet, with such monumental success came a complex web of vulnerabilities and insecurities. Behind the polished performances and adoring fans was a man often grappling with the pressures of fame. His unmatched influence didn't just secure him a place at the top, it also placed him under an intense spotlight, generating both admiration and palpable fear among peers who recognized the unpredictable power he wielded. Michael's ability to evoke strong reactions wasn't merely about his talent, it was rooted in the unpredictability that came with it. He was often seen as an enigma, a true artist whose genius came with an air of mystery that intimidated those around him. Oprah, the media mogul who held sway over television and beyond, understood this dynamic all too well. The parallels and contrasts between their careers created an intricate relationship laden with admiration yet underscored by the fear of exposure and vulnerability. Michael Jackson's unmatched influence was thus a double-edged sword, a source of inspiration and a harbinger of intimidation. Imagine the weight of having such towering figures uncertain of your next move, wondering how your artistry could shift industry paradigms or disrupt their own giants' narratives. It raises a compelling discussion about power dynamics in the realm of celebrity. As we delve deeper into the complex fabric of Hollywood legends, it becomes clear that Michael Jackson was not just another star, he was a defining force that left everyone wondering who would shine the brightest in his shadow. With countless rumors swirling and stories told, the question remains, how does one navigate the brilliant yet tumultuous world that Michael created? Diddy and his clout. Diddy, a pioneer in hip-hop and entrepreneurship, carved out a name for himself in the fiercely competitive music industry. But what most don't realize is how much he felt the impact of Michael Jackson's towering presence over the years. As Diddy emerged on the scene in the 1990s, he didn't just want to be another name in the game, he aimed to become a mogul, a brand that stood the test of time. However, as Diddy entered the spotlight, he had to navigate the daunting legacy of a man who had already established himself as the king of pop. While Diddy climbed the charts with hits and his burgeoning bad boy records, Michael was soaring into a realm of stardom that few could touch. The cultural weight Michael carried made it intimidating for anyone attempting to rise to similar heights. Diddy respected Jackson's artistry but also felt the pressure that came from competing against someone whose influence was so widespread. It was as if Michael had created a benchmark that everyone else had to measure up to, casting a long shadow over those trying to carve their paths. But this fear was not just about music, it was about reputation, staying relevant, and understanding the business dynamics that shaped their industry. Diddy recognized that as long as Michael was atop the pedestal, no one else could dominate the narrative in music and pop culture. This created a constant sense of urgency for Diddy to prove himself worthy without being overshadowed. He had to stay innovative, continually reinventing himself while acknowledging the intricate game Michael played, a game laden with intrigue, influence, and an occasional hint of danger. In light of this, one has to wonder, did Diddy's drive come from a place of respect, rivalry, or a blend of both? The truth might reveal itself in the stories he shares and the music he creates. As we reflect on Diddy's journey, it's clear that Michael Jackson wasn't just a figure of inspiration or competition, he represented a formidable force, one that would make any artist, including Diddy, feel the weight of expectation. And with that pressure, Diddy had to leverage not only his talent but also his ability to navigate the ever-changing landscape of fame. What does this mean for the ongoing rivalry in Hollywood? Was Diddy ever able to join the ranks of true legends, or would he forever be seeking validation in Michael's vast shadow? The game of fame is relentless, and the pursuit of clout often comes at a cost. But what happens when admiration teeters on the edge of fear? The exploration of these dynamics not only unpacks Diddy's story but also serves as a reminder of the complexities that define celebrity relationships in an even more intricate industry than we might imagine. Oprah's perspective. Imagine sitting across from the most powerful media mogul in the world, Oprah Winfrey, as she navigates the complexities of celebrity relationships. When it comes to Michael Jackson, it's a dance of admiration laced with caution. Oprah has celebrated countless personalities on her iconic talk show, but when Michael stepped into the spotlight, her feelings were anything but straightforward. While she admired his artistic genius, there was an underlying current of unease. Oprah, who mastered the art of storytelling, understood that Michael operated in an entirely different realm, one filled with mystique, unpredictability, and an aura of vulnerability. She once shared her genuine affection for him, yet also acknowledged the strange complexities that came with their friendship. This juxtaposition paints a vivid picture, two giants in their respective fields, each navigating a world of fame but from radically different perspectives. Oprah recognized that while Michael's talent captivated millions, it also came with a darker side. The scandals that often surrounded him ignited a whirlwind of media frenzy, heightening everyone's anxiety, including Oprah's. The unpredictability of Michael's public persona left many question marks in its wake, prompting her to ponder what lay beneath the surface of the pop icon. Her reflections aren't confined to their personal interactions, they extend into the waves of influence he cast across the industry. As a woman who gained her throne in a world dominated by men, Oprah appreciated the power dynamics at play, with Michael standing as a cultural titan who could shift narratives with a single performance. But this awareness can give rise to an inherent wariness. After all, anyone holding such clout can inadvertently or intentionally wield it against others. This fascinating interplay of fear and admiration sheds light on Oprah's perspective of Michael Jackson, a complex mixture of respect for his artistry, trepidation about his wider impact, and a profound understanding of her own position in the turbulent waters of fame. As we delve into their relationship, we can't help but wonder, did Oprah's cautious admiration serve as a mirror reflecting her own rise to power or the looming shadow of someone like Michael in an industry fraught with competition? What do you think of Oprah's delicate balancing act between adoration and caution? The explosive revelations. As the conversation unfolds, it's impossible to ignore the wild speculations surrounding Michael Jackson's life and the rumors that haunted him. Candid revelations from Jim Carrey hint at not just ordinary tales but deeply concealed truths that could rattle even the most steadfast of Hollywood's elite. Was there more to the cautious nature of Oprah and Diddy? Carrey suggests that both were aware of the power dynamics at play, understanding that Michael Jackson wasn't merely a peer in the industry, he was a game changer. Numerous stories entwined with Michael's legacy have surfaced, from bizarre behavior to the starlit attention he commanded. But behind the sensational headlines lay an unsettling reality, the fear of what he could unveil. The likes of Oprah, who had built her empire on transparency and vulnerability, faced a paradox when it came to Michael. Did they know things he would never reveal? Or perhaps, what he could reveal would shake the foundations of their careers? This fear isn't unfounded, as stories of Michael's vault of untold secrets about industry insiders jetting through the airwaves have percolated through fan circles for years. The thought that a figure like Michael, with his unparalleled fame and connections, could hold the key to a scandal's unraveling was enough to make even the strongest personalities think twice before crossing him. In an industry that thrives on narrative control, Michael's ability to command attention and capture the spotlight often left others scrambling. Was the intimidation of his brilliance enough to form a bond of mutual respect, or did it create a landscape dotted with unease? What was truly brewing behind the scenes remains a tantalizing mystery that not only captivates but leaves us questioning, Could those seemingly harmless friendships be built on a shaky foundation of fear and respect? So as we delve deeper into the connections and conflicts, we're left with a lingering question. Did Jim Carrey just drop the most profound truth bomb in Hollywood? Could these explosive revelations alter how we see these iconic figures forever? And what else may still be lurking under the surface, waiting to emerge? Stay tuned as we peel back the layers surrounding these enigmatic dynasties. In reflecting on Jim Carrey's provocative claims, we're left to wonder about the intricate dynamics of fame and the influence one can wield. Did Michael Jackson, with his immense talent and unpredictable nature, embody a force that even the most powerful figures in Hollywood found daunting? As we've explored the layers of admiration and apprehension between these icons, Diddy's ambition shadowed by Michael's legacy and Oprah's complex relationship with fame, we're beckoned to question not only the nature of fear in the celebrity world but also the secrets and untold stories that lie beneath the surface. Ultimately, this narrative challenges us to consider the impact of power and reputations in an industry built on public perception. Were Diddy and Oprah genuinely fearful of Michael Jackson, or were they simply navigating the turbulent waters of celebrity culture? The truth remains a tapestry woven with speculation and intrigue, inviting us to unravel it further. So, what do you believe? Was Michael Jackson a figure to be feared, or was he someone who inspired awe and respect? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going.